Hey guys, the big titles keep on rolling at E3 2010. I've got Guy, you're going to run us through a look at Bulletstorm.
I am indeed, yeah. Pleasure to be here.
Lovely to meet you, sir. Now, what are we seeing here and what's new at E3?
So we're showing first hands-on at E3. This is the park level. It's kind of got some new skill shots in here. We've got some new weapon modes. And basically, it's just a chance for everyone to sort of play the game and find out how badass it is.
So give us an overview of Bulletstorm and what players can expect when it ships next year.
So Bulletstorm is an over-the-top shooter. Kind of the way that Cliff Blazinski describes it is it's putting the fun back into shooters and just being something different to what's more serious offerings out there. He says it's kind of like a fat kid playing with cake. It's just this kind of really ridiculously fun experience. It's really over the top. We use the term blood symphony, where you're the conductor and the enemies are your kind of musical instruments, as are your guns. It's all about enjoying the kill and being more creative. Am I allowed to swear?
Sure, why not?
So we have the circle of awesome, which is do cool shit, get cool shit, do more cool shit.
And good mantra.
And that's really what the game's about. It's just being as creative as you can and getting the most reward for the back of it.
So something's just crashed to Earth here. What is the objective?
So what we're doing in this mission here is we've got to rescue your cyborg buddy Ishi. He's been taken away by this giant mutated fly trap. And we'll see him at the end of this level, but basically we're on our way to get that guy. And this helicopter here, he's just come in and he's trying to take us down.
Now I'm seeing some points in the lowest left-hand side of the screen here. What do they represent? They seem to be ticking up as you kill players.
So as you can see, I've just done I knock those guys into the helicopter rotor blades and I get some points for that. The idea is that the more creative you are with this killing, the more skill points you get, and these skill points that are racking up in the bottom left-hand corner, you spend those on upgrades for your weapons and your abilities.
So why kicking, of all things? I mean, you've got a whip and a kick combination, which is pretty brutal. Why those two in particular?
I think the way that Adrian Schmelash, who's the creative director at PCF, the way that he sort of envisioned the game is he just wanted to kind of empower players with these kind of really cool moves. And in most FPSs, you have the melee bonk, which is just a casual rifle button. Here, you've got the big boot. So we'll try this guy here, and we'll show you a good example of combining the two.
And you'll need the whip itself to actually reduce their armor to be able to take them down in some cases?
Yeah, so in this case you can whip him to kind of turn him around. And then we can do a nice skill shot fire in the hole. So you leash him, he spins him around, you can use a kick and then you take him down.
And then you shoot an otherwise innocent man in the arse when he's not looking.
Exactly. The joy of arse shooting.
So give us some other examples of the combos that you'll be able to do. You're talking about over the top. We saw a group of men kicked into rotator blades. You just shot a guy in the ass. What else will players be able to do?
So you can. It's kind of limitless. With the way they're trying to build it out is as much as your imagination, as perversive as it'd like to be, can kind of pull the stuff off. So I'm just going to upgrade here. Sorry, 2 seconds. We'll go PMC overcharge. So yeah, you can kind of use the flail gun here to wrap an enemy with a grenade, pull someone in towards you, blow him up together, you get a gangbang for multiple explosions. If you manage to mix their jibs up, you'll get a meatball. So we'll try doing that. Nice. So I got a gangbang for killing those two guys at the same time. We've got fertilizer, which is raining down jibs from above. We'll try and do that here. There we go, nice.
Environmental kills, obviously a big part of the game.
Exactly, yeah. So you can use these bins that explode. You can use the cactuses to kind of kill on the environment. You can kick the guys over the side. Vertigo for falling for a long distance.
And verticality obviously is a big part of the game as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of these levels are kind of very sort of up, down, left, right. You know, there's lots of areas to explore, kind of cool things to do, and the creativeness of your killing is only limited by what we kind of present you. It's a pretty sandbox experience in that way. You know, you can kind of approach it, and if you just want to shoot guys normally, like you would in Call of Duty or something like that, by all means do it. But in terms of the big points and the actual rewarding experience, you need to kind of really mix it up.
You've now been past 2 of these upgrade beacons. What will players actually get by upgrading their abilities?
So we're trying to give every weapon some kind of upgrade and your body moves, so the kick and the leash. So these, for the purposes of this demo, are pretty powerful. And when the game when you first start out, you'll have access to these at a certain level, but they won't be as powerful as they are here. And basically you upgrade. So it's kind of like almost like a mini RPG element to it. So we're encouraging you to be creative with your killing, to get these points which you can then spend and really get more skill shots at the back end of that, and really develop the experience.
You've mentioned when it's out, which platforms and when people can expect this one.
So it's the 22nd of February 2011 or 22/2/11, PC, PS3 and 360.
Guy, thank you very much for this guided tour, and stay tuned to GameSpot for our ongoing coverage from E3 2010.